All right, go right ahead, guys.
Go ahead, Robbie.
Coach, big second year for you. I know that you were just in the kind of feeling out process last year, and had such a great start. And I know we talked after the season just about how frustrating that was, but you kind of get a mulligan here because you get a lot of those players back, and they had that experience from last year. So, how excited are you to get this season started and pick up where you left off?
Yeah, we are beyond ready to get back on the field. And I think these last couple of days, Coach Bratt and I have been working on practice. Like, there's nothing else we can do or cover. We've practiced enough. Like, it's just time to get back out there. But I think we're excited. The girls are. They're ready too. It's been 336 days since we've seen another team in another uniform across the field. So now I think the frustration, yes, was there, but it has turned into, more of a just really appreciative and thankful for the opportunity, whether it's the ones back for that extra year, or just any of the players who now know what it's like to have a season taken away from them in an instant. And so all of us now, it's just more of an attitude of gratitude out there and just really taking advantage of every opportunity we get, because we know how that goes when one day it's there and the next day it's gone.
You obviously have two of the best hitters in the SEC in the country returning, but you got some other pieces too. What's your thoughts on this lineup as a whole and what they're going to bring to the table this year?
Yeah, it's really nice to return, especially getting Fa back for another year, and we didn't expect her. But I think just really the experience and the chance, even this fall where we didn't get to play another team, but so what we really got to do is focus on our development. We scheduled a 7-week fall season expecting to be shut down for 2 weeks with the way the COVID rules were working and what it was looking like. And we got in all 7 weeks of team practice. So I think really made some strides. I'm hoping that we're going to see a more solid lineup from top to bottom. We've been strong typically at the top, the middle of the lineup, and then had it fade off a little bit. But I think going to see players like Carter Spexarth continue to contribute with her power numbers. Anna Kate Seegers is another one that I'm expecting to really kind of have a breakout year for us at the plate. And then some of the younger ones like Briley St. Clair, who was probably about one game away from forcing herself into the starting lineup in 2020. And I think she's just picked up from there and really can be a good threat for us, whether it's at the leadoff or if she's hitting to the bottom of the lineup, turning us over. And to be able to put somebody fast like that, Briley or Christian Quinn, that can turn the lineup over and get on base in front of me and Fa is going to be huge for us.
With the long layoff that you had, are you worried about rust at all, especially with hitters' timing when they're facing different pitching for the first time in nearly a year?
Not so much. We focus a lot on doing live at bats. So we would scrimmage or do some sort of live at bats with 8 pitchers. We were doing it 3 times a week all fall. And since we've gotten back in January, so we know our pitchers well, so it will be different, I think, seeing others, but the fact that they've had live at bats for the last 8 months off of 8 different pitchers, I think has really helped us. And really the hitters came back sharper in January than the pitchers. And typically it's the opposite. The hitters take a little bit longer to get that timing back and knock the rust off. But I think they're ready, they're sharp, and I think they're tired of seeing our pitchers, and our pitchers are tired of throwing to them. So we're just ready to see somebody else across the field from us there.
Coach, I know y'all go ahead. Go ahead, Theo.
Okay. I was just going to say, first series of the weekend, Miami, Ohio. What are you hoping to see from your team as you start the season?
I think we're just really hoping to see that they continue to be appreciative to be out there. And, if things aren't, really work out for everyone as they imagined, now we have all these curveballs such as COVID testing tomorrow and seeing how that affects lineups and, pitching rotations. It's kind of something different that none of us have had to deal with, but really, can we handle the grind of a 56-game season with kind of the unknown of who's going to be in and out every week? I think that's something we've tried our best to prepare them on, but until we actually experience, hopefully not this week, but any week, is going to be a new challenge. But, I think really we're just ready to see them back out there, to see them compete and enjoying themselves and working together as a team, because at this point all of our scrimmages, it's always somebody's not happy, so ready to see them compete as one and 24 of them instead of half of them first, the other half.
Coach, on your pitching staff, I know in softball sometimes everybody likes to find that ace that throws the bulk of the innings, but you guys have several players that you can throw out there on any given weekend, and they can get the job done. What do you feel about that group heading into the season, and what do you feel like your strengths are there?
Yeah, I feel really good about them. I think, we return the ones with quite a few or bulk of the innings last year, but really I think we did a good job of setting them up for success. And we don't really try to find the one horse to ride for 7 innings. We use more of a staff approach. We'll even go kind of baseball style and use an opener. And that was something we did with Alyssa Loza quite a bit last year. She'd go one time through the order, and then we get into the other 2 that could throw maybe 3-4 innings. And now we were able to close games with our ace on the mound instead of starting it. And then now we're in a close game 7th inning, and they're on their 4th at bat of the day against our ace. Now they're seeing her for the first time in the 7th, and we feel pretty good about our chances there. So we're going to continue to use the staff. I do think Alyssa Loza will see more innings than she did in the past. She's really, I think, probably developed the most in the past year with the time off. But Emily Williams, Annie Willis, still, just 2 elite pitchers for us that completely different looks. And then Grace Fagan from the left side, on her good day, she might be our best pitcher. And she's the younger of the 4 of them, but they're kind of our 4-headed monster right now. And just really helps us that, 2 are spin and movement based and the other 2 are velo. And we can really match them up well. You throw Emily for 4 and Annie throws the last 3, and that's a tough matchup for any team. We're not going to go, especially in February, any of them throwing a full 7 innings. It's just, we're not trying to be at that pitch count this early on. We want to make sure that we're setting them up so that we can be at our best and at our sharpest later on.
You have anything else, Robbie? I have some more questions about Montana Davidson later. So if you have anything else, now go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'll let you get to that.